Okay, this is the last video for this project. This is going to show you how you can apply layer styles to the letters. You can apply styles such as creating a shadow, making it beveled. It's just going to jazz it up a little bit. It's just going to give you a little bit of a 3D look and enhance the overall look of your picture. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to combine all of these layers so they all have the same style applied to it. In order to do that, you need to be able to highlight all 6 of these layers. You don't want to highlight the background, just the 6 layers, because you don't want the background to have the style. So in order to do this, you're going to hold down the command button and you are going to click each one individually until they are all selected. If you happen to select the background by accident, you just click it again while you're holding down the command button. So they're all selected. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do what they call merge layers. You're going to right click and you go down here to merge layers. You will see now that they're all joined together in one layer. Now, while the layer 6 is highlighted, you're going ahead and going up to Layer, Layer Style, Style Settings. And you can see here there's a window with some drop-down areas here. If you just click on these buttons, you can see you can expand each of these selections. First one I'll talk about is Drop Shadow. So you click on Drop Shadow and you start moving around some of these attributes here. So you can see the distance makes the shadow look closer and farther away from the letter. The opacity makes it darker or lighter. The glow, there's an inner glow, there's an outer glow, and if you wish not to use them, you just unclick them. You can also change the color of these glows by just clicking on that box, and you have a color picker, and if you want it just to be white, select the white. Okay, you can adjust each one individually. Also the lighting angle, this will allow you to change the location of that shadow. So you just keep playing around with this until you have the desired effect. Bevel's cool. Bevel makes it look like it has a beveled edge, like a rounded edge to it. You don't want to go too crazy with this beveled edge because you don't want it to pull into the letter too much, so just a little bit of the edge. Okay, then you can have the direction go up or down. So once you establish where you how you want it to look, you hit OK. If you change your mind, you want to change any of these attributes at all, you can double click on the FX here and it'll take you right back to that window, and then you can make your modifications as you would like. So that's about it with the project. So once you have all that done, then you want to go ahead and save this. Right now I have it saved as Untitled 1. Save as, File, Save As. Put it somewhere. It doesn't really make that much of a difference as long as you put it into this folder, whether you put it in the cropped folder or not. And I would just call this Final. The one difference you might notice is that it's now known as a PSD, that's a Photoshop file, as opposed to a JPEG. If you save it as a JPEG, it's not going to let you save the layers. So if you know that you're not going to be changing the design at all, you're going to leave it as is, save it as a JPEG. But if you decide you're not quite sure, you want to do a couple of variations, you still want to play around with it a little bit, save it as a Photoshop file so you will be able to manipulate the layers individually. Okay, so we are done with this project, and good luck with everything. Always go back to the videos if you need to. Revisit them. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what they're there for. Okay, and I'll see you next time.